Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. And yeah, we are today doing, of course, everyone's favourite game mode. How do I have to tilt this down or up to make more space at the bottom? Down. Sif got under the thing the other day and all the wires are... No, it needs to be up, actually. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Excited for the real best event in the game, right? We joke about the World Tournament all the time, but really it's Festival of Battles that is everyone's favourite. My favourite mode was Chain Battle, which the haters took away from me. That is true. We did. Right, I was going to post the link on Twitter to say that we're live. But yeah, shout out to everyone that came out to the podcast last night. It was a good episode. Chamber was tedious but fine. Also, each attempt was done quick. I mean, yeah, that is the, as we've said many times before, that's the biggest, I think, the biggest thing for this is that it takes so long. In fact, it's a combo of two things, really, is that it takes so long and it's boring. Because the first, like, 40 phases, there's basically no threat. Because like, once you get past the first couple of turns, none of the bosses can actually do enough damage to you to kill you. FOB mission on my first run after pulling STR, LR, Koka and Goku on my team. STR, Goku, Gohan let me down too many times. Yeah, I mean, they're not... I don't think they're a good unit for this event anyway, right? Because Goku only stacks attack and then just relies on dodge. And just get the actual list of the festival event list thing up here. Because yeah, I thought we'd get to at least this part before we started. So this is like the last like 10 phases now, basically. And obviously it can still go horribly wrong. So... Much right, King Goku. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with this team as well, I'm using kind of a weird team build because, like, the Vegeta and Trunks obviously help everybody else to stack. So you've got characters like the Gogeta on the team who obviously isn't a stacker, but with the like, ideally we're just going to bust out like the active skill turn near the end and go ham if we can, but... Alright, anyway, let us continue. Yeah, these guys are already stacked up like pretty crazy. I have had some pretty shocking like orb turns on the way to this point. STR Vegito super since he stacks defense. Oh yeah, the Boo Saga like LR Vegito, yeah. I mean, the thing is, almost any unit that stacks, unless they are really bad, like old unit, can still be good here. Like remember my first win in this event after like a couple of attempts, I used Int Broly on the team. And like I had to keep him on rotation, try and get him to stack as much as possible. But then the funny thing is, by the very end, like I ended up winning because of him. Because I had a turn where Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta didn't counter Daima Goku's Super at the Daima Goku and Glorio phase. And I really thought it was just GG at that point. And then it was the turn where I used Broly's active skill and he just went absolutely ham and like destroyed Daima Goku. My first one was putting Tech Trunks on the team. That's crazy. Yeah, I forgot this guy counters Ki Blast super attacks. Obviously we're at the point now where we get more turns, so it doesn't really matter. Also, I was scared, like people were saying about running this, I've seen like team screenshots of people running this double Goku, but like he doesn't stack defense, so we're all the way at this point and mine has like 700k defense. I know like he gets buffed by everybody else and everything, but still like a little bit scary, I think.
What a mess.
He gets like 250% on when he gets hit, so he gets like, so he gets, he does go up to like over 2 mil, which at this point, he can't really take damage anyway. Turn 47 and still haven't won yet. Going to try and win. It's just crazy how like long it takes. Like I had to start. I started this run during the podcast last night, towards the end. Did a few phases like while I was getting ready for bed and everything. Little Boo helped, picking up some orbs and whatnot. And then yeah, we are here in the final stages, ready for the stream. And hopefully the actually get the W here. I'm still going to use the strategy of like saving the Vegito fusion for the very last phase, and just save the active, try and save the active skills for like the AGL Gogeta if I can, because I may have to use some active skills on like the Glorio and Daima Goku phase, just because obviously that phase is super annoying and kind of is like the run check phase, because like that's very often where you can just lose. I've got 3 turns now, right, from this point? Yeah. It gives me a little bit of, like, breathing room, I suppose. What's the strategy for the last few stages where you get one shot? Well, ideally, by the time you get to the last few stages, most of your characters are built up enough that you don't get one shot. And then you have characters that can either dodge or counter the super, depending on where it is. Because by then you should have, like, your fusions transformed and then have, like, the scouter abilities and stuff like that. Curious to see what part 2 is already. They're kind of some stuff differently this year, so I wonder if they'll do the same with the LR. Yeah, that's what we were talking about last night. Like, it might not be a Broly, like, because normally the Tanabata is a character and then the character that they fought against. So obviously with the setup for the Frieza and Gogeta, it makes it seem very much like the Part 2 LR would be Broly in some way, shape or form. Could you imagine if they actually did something crazy? Like, I know it doesn't directly tie into Frieza and Gogeta apart from the Dragon Ball Super Broly part of it, but imagine they did do something crazy like Reversible Exchange, Dragon Ball Super Broly and Dragon Ball Z Broly. I don't know how exactly they would do that, like in terms of like how they would explain it in game, like what their exchange animation would be or anything, but either way, it would still be awesome. I saw the trailer for the new Silent Hill movie. Oh, I haven't seen that. I've heard that the newer one is supposed to be a lot better though, but... Shout out to Blazes Dragon on the Twitch side. Yeah, I want it to be Wrathful Broly. We've waited so long to get an actual, like, another Wrathful Broly. Bro has, like, one card in the game that got an easy A straight away, so, like, never had a second chance to be relevant again. Well, that key, though. But yeah, fortunately, once you get to this point where you have, like, the 3 turns, it's not too bad for... Like, you can kind of let some bad key pickups kind of slide and then give someone else a chance to get an extra stack. But... Hey, shout out to MX for the $1 super chat. I appreciate you. Yo, Prof, refresh your petan. Unfortunately, I can't, as I've been in festival since like 9:30 PM last night. So obviously, it still counts the time when you quit out of the game and then come back into it and restart. So this festival run has been like technically going on for 11 hours almost. But I was largely asleep for most of that. Oh, they're at 7. They're at 7. Okay. Hey, shout out to Little Blue for the Twitch resub. 23 months as a Twitch subscriber. I appreciate you. Thank you. 1 month away from 2 years. Let's go. Right, what am I doing here? Yeah, big W's for Little Blue in the chat. Okay, so Vegito has a 4 million super. So it doesn't really matter where he supers. The 4s are just behind. Oh, they are. Well, they're not if I move them. Okay. It won't be long until we get to the point where we will have to start using the like scouter check reset strategy. But as promised, here's the $1 Festival of Battles bribe. I don't even remember that. Like, but yeah, it's annoying because it takes so long. It's difficult to do on a stream, especially because imagine like starting at the beginning, getting like 2.5 hours in, and then dying, and then that being like, well, that's it. That's the stream. Like. I mean, to be fair, that could still happen here where I lose. Because if we lose in the next couple of phases, I'm not starting again. Because I won't be able to get through. Alright, Vegeta post super is not going to take anything from this. Yeah, the Dokkan info thing is super useful for this. It's like knowing the stats of the enemy is very important for this because, like, we'll be able to know in certain phases and at certain points. Like for example, this turn with Vegito, it doesn't matter where he supers. Like, we don't need to use the scouter thing or anything because it doesn't matter where he supers. Like, nobody on the rotation can actually take damage from his super attack. It's when we start getting to the next couple of phases where they start hitting a lot harder. Like, loads of people died to Boo on the first day. Beast Gohan is kind of can be annoying, but also we know where his super is, which is makes him kind of easy. Also comes down to like deciding when to transform the 7 years and stuff as well. Okay. Doing this right now as well. Yeah, it's a lot of... I know a lot of the guys have been doing it recently. I know Vilify was doing it on a stream day before the podcast. I know Raldo was having some attempts at it. It's one of those things, isn't it? I don't want to do it again. I've said before I don't like this event, but, you know, gotta get that mission done. But yeah, Goku's defense doesn't look crazy, but obviously in this turn especially, like he gets a buff from Vegeta and Trunks doing the 18 key super, well 24 key, and then he gets his own buff, and of course he gets, the big difference is he gets 180% when he gets hit. So his defense is a lot higher than it seems like it is when you just look like in the team menu. Eventually they'll do an extreme. Yeah, because this was specifically super type characters of the certain typing. So... yeah, see, like type disadvantage, Vegito doing 3.9 million and Goku just takes double digit damage. It's kind of annoying that he didn't dodge, but yeah, he just takes double digit damage, so it's fine. I'm a little bit worried about how much health Vegito still has, but I think we should be okay. Yeah, we should be fine. I'm willing to bet part 2 is the extreme mission. Yeah, that's very possible. Like, because if part 2 especially is an extreme character, like if it is Wrathful Broly, and then they'll add a mission to do extreme units on the team. I can definitely see that. As much as we don't want that. Well, good super STR unit options for Festival. That's the tricky one. Like, there's not a lot of really good ones. This blue Goku and Vegeta have been doing okay so far. So people were saying like the LR Kaioken Goku. I'm trying to think, like in terms of, there's not a great, like, I don't think he has good synergy with the rest of the units. But there's the heroes like the STR Super Saiyan for Jex is an infinite stacker, but I don't think that he necessarily would be super good. Alright, I floated off the Goku last time, didn't I? Yeah, so I need to float off this one. Ki is not great here, though. Yeah, so they easily tank this. Okay. I've seen a couple of people use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Oh god, it's so loud. Because yeah, unlike the active turn, he'll be able to tank. Although, to be fair, I have also seen, like, the runs that I've seen of people that use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they also did use items and a support memory, which I'm not. Like, I didn't even bring items, so it's not even a case of, like, oh, I really should just have to use an item here or I lose. I actually didn't bring any. So hopefully that scenario doesn't come up, because... Golden Freezer's EZA is Wednesday morning. Or, like, late Tuesday evening for US. Cell Saga, Goku and Gohan. We mentioned them earlier. Like, they're not a great choice because they don't stack defense. So in the later phases, Goku is just kind of... You have to stay as Goku to stack attack. And he's kind of like dodge or die in the later phases. But it can work. Like, I have seen people do it, but... Okay. Looks good. STR, LR, EZA, Kaioken Goku, STR Exchange Goku Gohan, Universe Tree Goku. Universe Tree Goku doesn't stack. Yeah, he will be terrible in this event. The only heroes what I can think of is really the STR, the Vegeks. But I can't remember his passive because I think he needs to have like heroes or Super Saiyans allies. Which, I mean, some of the units on this team you can, like... Lost my run. I'm done for now with this event. I'll try again later and see who I bring. There's nothing worse than getting super far in and then... Yeah, losing the run. But yeah, we've still got a turn after this, so we should be fine. STR, EZA, Kaioken Goku doesn't stack as well. Oh, right. Because, yeah, Drace in the chat lost, like, multiple times with the Gohan and Goku exchange and then switched to Kaioken Goku and then won. But I think a lot of it, like anything in this game, with the way some of the runs go, is it can just be a case of, like, RNG. It's like, even though it's not a huge increase, these guys getting to do their 18 key super again, just so everyone gets that little bit of an extra buff, is good. But yeah, especially because this event takes so long and is annoying, like, I should have just brought items with me, but... Okay. Was this Beast next? Yeah, Beast is basically free because like we know where he supers and everything, so. That's what do his normals do. Yeah, his normals do 1.8, but that's fine. Ooh, that's some bad key. I mean, they're already stacked up to like 9 million, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Although it's annoying for the damage more so than anything else, but... crossover or Super Saiyan allies to get additional supers. Yeah, so that makes it kind of difficult to use it. Should see the JP guy who basically did half HP with Black and Zamasu active to AGL Gogeta face. Yeah, damn. Because they stack a attack, don't they, Rose? Same with the Gokus. Like, STR Goku's active skill, when we eventually decide to use it, should hit pretty hard. I think we're getting to the point where we might actually have to start thinking about transformations or active skills, because we did not do a lot of damage to Beast Gohan in this turn. Hey, shout out to Dark FV for the €5 super chat. Rainbow, Frieza, and Gogeta in 2 rotations and the paid tickets. Damn, that is pretty good. Is that all the paid tickets, or? Okay, so Gohan's going to super in slot 3, because he always does. He doesn't have a Ki Blast super. So maybe I should just do this and transform the Super Saiyan 4s. I mean, Gogeta's going to be at like 10 million defense, so I feel like that's probably good enough at this point. Because, yeah, otherwise I feel like we're going to struggle with the damage. Maybe not, because, like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta probably will go kind of ham here. Because if we don't transform, Gogeta in slot 3 is at 855k. He gets 400% when he gets hit by a super. So if he's at 855055 plus 400% is like 4.2 million. And he also raises on super, doesn't he? So no, he doesn't raise on super, does he? That's the thing. So 4.2 million. Oh, but of course he also has 50% damage reduction. So yeah, I forget about that. He has the damage reduction as well, so yeah, he should just eat it. It's not so much about the fusing to survive. It's should I use the fusion in terms of like being able to do more damage here, but yeah, because the 4s can't get their full key, so they won't be effective against all types. But yeah, these guys do not need to keep stacking. Once you get to 10 million with the year 10s, you're fine. But I guess we'll see. And if I have to, I'll just have to use the God's transformation on the next turn. But yeah, once you get the 7 years to 10 million defense, you're all good. I mean, Vegeta and Trunks can do a decent little bit of damage here. Yeah, I mean, that is true. They are stacking attack as well. Problem is because we have type disadvantage as well. Yeah, I suppose that is fair. You only don't need to keep stacking when you have 2 Vegetos, because yeah, that is true. Because the tech Vegito that we do have should still one turn the final phase. I have to make sure I've got to play those last couple of turns very carefully to make sure he's on rotation for turn 1 against that last Vegito. Otherwise that could be super awkward. But... Alright, yeah, Gogeta doing some pretty good damage here. Nice. Alright, yeah, we don't have to worry about not winning next turn then. Super Saiyan 4s are super effective at 20 key now. Oh, yeah. Of course. 24 damage. GG, buddy. And I definitely didn't want the Dokkan attack here, but...
Time to get serious.
I'm just not going to hit the nodes, because if there's the possibility for extra attacks, obviously I always want extra attacks wherever possible.
Let's go.
Hey, take it easy, Blazer Dragon. Yeah, the Super SDR options are just really bad. It's tough for sure. Oh, there you go. Goku got a little extra stack, and the gods will get one as well. 1 or 2 even. That's 63 million. I'm attempted FOB since launch. My full power freezer died at Beast. Might be time to finally beat this thing now I have all the new busted units. I mean, yeah, to be fair, if you've never beaten it before, now that there's actually an extra mission, so you'll get that, like, you can get them all done at the same time. If you've never beaten it before, now is a good time. Okay, so now we have Boo. This was the run ender for multiple people on that very first day when the event came out, which is quite funny. Because he supers for 5.6. So what's this Goku at now? He's only at 700k, which is kind of crazy when you think like the levels of damage that we're taking now. But 709, 459, he gets 180% when he gets hit. So that puts him up to just under 2 million, which is not a lot. But then obviously he has 60% damage reduction. So that immediately cuts that 6 million down to like 3. But yeah, he doesn't have guard, does he? He actually has 70% damage reduction. So what is 5, 6... minus 70%. 1.6. Okay, yeah, so he would eat that for double-digit damage. Yeah, literally, he just tank. If he doesn't dodge it, he literally just tanks it for double-digit damage. So, and of course, remember he's going to get extra defense from. Man, that's annoying. Can't quite get to 20 key with them. But yeah, he's going to get what is it? Extra defense from Vegeta and Trunks doing their 24 key super anyway. Yeah, the orbs were not ideal here for sure. One extra key for the Super Saiyan 4s would have been good. Can't complain, I guess. Yeah, 33 million additionals is not bad. Additional normal is not what we want, though. Festival of Depression. Damn you, Vegeta and Trunks, you have so much crit chance, but you never crit. Yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Appease my struggle as I battle through the Festival of Battles. I think we've only got, according to the numbers on screen, only about a quarter of the people in the stream have liked the stream. So do hit that like button, send some energy my way. Let's get this run beaten this time. Yeah, see, damage-wise... Okay, we did do about a third, because that's the thing. If you've got 3 turns, you need to do about a third of their health every turn. But... Goku needs to super first, really. The key's going to be really bad for him, though, I think. Nah, he can get his 18 key at least. Yeah, I think we should be okay. Next turn, if we really have to, we'll just have to transform the Super Saiyan 4s. But... Come on, chat, hit that like button. We might see some more Toon L's from Dark FE. Hey, let's go. Having like some Toon L's early in the morning. So if you're watching the stream, make sure you hit that like button. We could easily get, if everybody in the stream hit that like button, we could hit 50 likes on the stream. Just straight up. Alright, come on, gods. Even more supers, let's go. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, hopefully Goku gets a couple of supers off here, does some decent damage. Never mind. Bruh. Has he supered already? Did he super the gods? Because Fat Boo has a Key Blast super, so don't have to worry about that here. What you playing after Death Stranding 2? I don't know. Chronos might be out by then. I also, like, I've got some filler games to do. Like, I want to do some short horror games. A lot of those I'll be doing for October anyway. But there is, they added the OG Resident Evil 2 and 3, like the PlayStation 1 versions, to the PlayStation Store, and I really want to replay those. So I probably will be playing those at some point soon. Alright, yeah, we didn't need to worry about these. Or in terms of damage, anyway. I'm convinced he has the settings off. Silksong comes out on the 4th. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about that. I never played the original Hollow Knight. But I'm pretty sure my friend Jake, the guy that's been in a lot of the Soul streams and stuff before, I'm pretty sure he showed me him fight. I think it was Hollow Knight anyway. I'm sure he showed me like his save of like him fighting the last boss, or it might not be the last boss. Whatever's the hardest boss in the game, it might be a secret optional boss. I'm not sure, but it seemed absolutely insane. Yeah, Vegeta and Trunks not killing him is perfectly fine, because then the Super Saiyan 4s get to attack again. Okay, so we're up to the movie here. We're up to UI Goku. So now this is where it jumps up, because now his supers are like 11.5 million. So is it the Vegeta has a scouter, right? Yeah, for 4 turns. Yeah, I think we're probably at that point now where we need to start, like, figuring out where the super attack is. Okay, it's in slot 1. Do the gods tank that? Because they don't have guard anymore.
All right, let's get this started.
This is what I said the first time around. I've always been a very big proponent of not like scouter fishing and stuff for things like challenge runs and no item attempts and stuff like that. But when it comes to an event that you can literally lose and then you've just wasted like 3 hours, I'm just going to use every possible thing to try and win at that point. So Super Saiyan Fierce Battle, prepared for battle. Yeah, so you get warrior gods. Because yeah, their defense is 10 million, but he supers for 11.5. So he will kill them with his super attack. So I basically have to, I feel like I've got no real choice here but to transform him, right? If I switch over, actually if I switch over to Vegeta, he's got 4 million. And then he would have, no, it's not when he just has guard. Is there only, he really only has 20% damage? Oh no, he has 50% basic, okay. So he has 70% damage reduction and guard. So yeah, 11.5 million minus 70% brings it down to like 3.4, and he has God. Okay. So yeah, he should tank this. Just put Goku, he'll dodge. I mean, the problem is, if we try that and he doesn't dodge, then we just lose. But otherwise, pretty interesting option. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. We're halfway to 50. If you have not hit that like button, go ahead and do so. It helps out the channel. YouTube is more likely to show my channel to people that have never seen it before if the stream has more likes on it. So you guys directly help me out, and it's completely free to do so. Yeah, next turn we'll do some big damage because we're going to have the Fours and Gogeta together. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, UI has the exact same defense and damage reduction as Fat Boo. He just doesn't have as much HP. By like 150 million. Fat Boo has 800 million HP and UI Goku has 650. Yeah, that's the thing. The problem is he can do. Imagine putting in a mode where you get a certain number of charges, and if they run out, you lose, and then making it so that one of the enemies can actually dodge your attacks. I mean, that is just brutal. Like, you could literally lose because of that if you get really unlucky. But yeah, we got him down to half health in one turn, so don't need to worry too much. Does he have a Ki Blast Super? He doesn't. Yeah, so he would kill Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with his super attack if... I guess we could just check for the super. Oh. He just isn't supering this turn. It's also weird that they can just randomly do that. Like, I mean, it's good for you as the player, obviously. But, like, imagine if you weren't scout or fishing or something, or you didn't even know you could do that. And so then on that turn, you're like, right, I'm going to transform my Super Saiyan 4s. And then it's like, oh, he's not even supering. And, like, you didn't know that if you reset, like, you could then just not fuse them. That'd be super annoying. But yeah, I mean, the Super Saiyan 4s together and Gogeta at the end, we should absolutely just pummel him here, so... I mean, the key isn't great, but... Because what do his normals do? His normals are like 3.3 million. Nice additional normals for Vegeta and Trunks. What are the 4s up to now? Their attack. 63.8 million without transforming them. That's crazy. I want the Vegeta and Trunks with LR Tech Gods in the other rotations, so you can just have both Super Saiyan 4s together soon. Is it a good idea keeping AGL Gogeta on rotation though? Because, like, He's only really, when we get to the last sort of bits, he's only going to be tanking well enough with, like, on the active skill turn, right? And 52 million for Gogeta here. Remember, my Gogeta is 55%. Like, all the GDC units on this team, which I guess is for just my version, is actually just my Goku and then Gogeta, but they're all 55%. My, like, Tech Vegeta is only 69%. Like, the only units on this team that are Rainbow are Vegeta and Trunks in the 7 years. Need to super with Vegeta and Trunks all the time so they can tank the final stages and do insane damage with the active. I can't believe Goku's only just up to like 1 million. Okay, so this guy is supering for 12.95, so basically 13 million. So Vegeta still tanks it. I need to know where the super is though. Oh, perfect. I mean, I could have just played out the turn the way I was going to, but I kind of need to know like where it is. I always transform the LRs at this Goku. Yeah, that's why I hear most people like saying it's like when you get to the physical movie like like Miracle Punch Goku, that's when you fuse the 7 years. Oh, Apathy himself is here, the membership dodger. Prefer to keep the actors for Glorio and Goku. So active with Goku, well technically Vegeta, right? Because use the Vegeta active, not the Goku one, right? Do we transform the gods here? We got good orbs. Right. You only really need one to take out Glorio. There's also someone saying we want to get Vegeta and Trunks and the gods together, right? So
This will be over in a second.
what if you fumbled this run? I know, right? All right, let's do this. We know he's supering in slot 1, so I don't need to untransform Vegeta. Although it probably is just better to get another attack stack, really, isn't it?
You and me now.
Although if I don't transform the gods, they're not going to get a lot of ki, but that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it just is what it is. I like the idea behind that super attack thing where he like blocks the punch of the incoming enemy, but like so many enemies it doesn't work. Like the hands just don't match up. Well, Vegeta's not doing crazy damage, but at least he is getting a bunch of attacks off. Goku's up to 86 million here as well. Obviously because we've got the buff from the active skill as well, but... Yes, that means I have to float off the Super Saiyan 4s as well. Because Vegeta and Trunks are going to be on this other rotation. Actually, that's going to be really awkward. I picked the worst possible time to want to float off, like, the 7 years, because that means I get less turns of them against time at Goku and Glorio. I mean, that was just one, that's one turn, so like... Okay, he's supering after Vegeta and Trunks attack, so that's fine.
Dragon Balls? All right! Let's get this started!
Yeah, you could just try not to kill him this turn. I don't want to go too, like, light on the damage, but... I mean, Vegeta and Trunks might get some crits as well. Goku's already stacked a lot of attack. Someone should do FOB randomizer, randomize the bosses. Imagine though if you got like UI Goku turn 1, where he's doing like 3 million normals and an 11.5 million super, and he's your like turn 1 boss. Wow, is that only 17 million? Okay. Maybe that was a mistake. I didn't want to overkill, that's the problem. When you're in a situation where it's like, I don't want to do too much damage. Because we know Goku's 18 key super, he's hitting for like 60 odd million. So... So I'm going to have to do this as the rotation. I also don't have a scouter thing here, so... If Gogeta gets supered, it's all over. Oh, I do have, yeah, of course. Yeah, that is true. I keep forgetting because it's obviously not Vegeta that has it. But I could just switch back to Goku and use it. Because, yeah, the only issue will be if he's supering in slot 2. Because if Gogeta doesn't kill him, Gogeta dies to the... You watch, I'll do all of this and he will just be supering in slot 1. Or not supering. Yeah, so he's just supering in slot 1 anyway.
Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. All right, let's get this started.
Last turn was a fumble. Oh, ye of little faith. I mean, you might be right, but still. Well, here we go. Yeah, I have full faith that Vegeta's going to kill him at the end. If it was just Goku, then we might be struggling. But Vegeta and in slot 3 with the extra buff. We already used the scour. We already know that the super's in slot 1. Yeah, this Goku has 900 million HP. He has double the HP of UI Goku. Actually, it depends which Vegeta this is. If it's the friend one, I think we're definitely good. Yeah, because the friend one's Rainbow. Mine's only 55%, but this is the friend Vegeta. Yeah, I think 100 million attack stats pretty good. Oh boy. It's getting close, huh? Shout out to everyone who's at the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We've got almost half the people in the stream have hit the like button. Alright, so now I think this is where we just transform the gods, and we obviously use the blue Vegeta active skill against Glorio.
This will be over in a second.
Apathy preying on my downfall. See, I really want to... I'm tempted. I want to grab this, and then when I transform the gods, hopefully that blue one changes into a rainbow orb, rather than use these and, like, have all the reds be, like, in the way. I mean, I can always reset, I guess, if the orb change is bad, to be fair. Because, yeah, I want to do this first, and then I really want the blue to change into a rainbow, because then I can grab all of those purples at the side. Nice. Oh, okay, we transformed all of them as well. Alright, well, we're going to do this first as well. Although, do we need to... Well, I have to, because if I float him off, he won't be back during this fight, so... The only problem I'm thinking is if I use this active now, like, I don't really have any actives to go ham on Gogeta with. Because obviously I want to save the Vegito fusion for Vegito. Yeah, Vegeta and Trunks are attacking Goku. But yeah, do I use Vegeta's active skill here? Save it for the AGL. Interesting, okay. Let's see how much damage it does. I can always reset it if I want to. Yeah, see, even that, with the full damage cap, that's only half of his health. That's crazy. The only problem is if Daima Goku like supers in slot 3, he just kills Vegeta, right? He supers for 17 million. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Because like if Daima Goku supers Vegeta at the end, like we'll die. Vegeta can dodge, but... Oh, wait, yeah, he gets 250%, I forget, when attacking. So he actually is going to get, like... What? He gets over 1.5 million when... over 10 million when attacking. Right. Can I get him his full key? Not that it really matters too much, but yeah, let's do that. No items for a mission run is crazy. It's just one of those things, and it's again another side product of the event being so long, is I didn't think about it, and like I just didn't bring items, because I don't normally have items equipped. I didn't specifically be like, right, I'm going to bring no items for this. I just forgot to like actually equip them, because I normally don't have items equipped. Where is the... Yeah, unfortunately the cats are not in the room at the moment, Big TX. So I'll just refund those channel points. Yo, Lazarus, how's it going? That 145 million. Yeah, I hate these guys. This is the worst phase. I hate it so much. But seeing the gods go crazy, like once they've transformed, is always fun. Yeah, no crits of Vegeta Trunks on the Diamond phase is whatever the opposite of clutch is. Yeah, true. Vegeta with the 116 million. Okay. Oh, both the supers are in slot 1. Oh boy. This will be a fun turn. He's just casually got 17 million defense. Big chillin'. Does he give attack or defense? Defense. Alright, wow. Oh, there's that counter, baby. 130 million attacks that counter. Or is it 13 million? Either way. 154 million super. Jeez. This is turn 70. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just him. Yeah, we managed to set the rotations just in time by stalling against that physical Goku. But yeah, this is where it gets really annoying. I can't use their active skill either, because we don't have the full Future Saga rotation or 50% or less HP. Actually, this might be really bad, because I don't have a Scouter or anything, so I literally can't... Huh. Yeah, we don't know. We don't have a Scouter active for this turn. So, I don't know whether he's supering or not. Because the gods don't have a Scouter, do they? So literally, I have no idea where his super attack is. Oh, God. Well, the problem is, like... The problem is, he supers for 24 million. So, like, nobody on this rotation can tank a super in slot 1. So regardless of who I put in slot 1, if he supers in slot 1, I die. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his scout is only for when he's on rotation, isn't it? Yeah, his is only when he's on the turn. 27 million. Oh, yeah, because he greatly raises attack. Oh, God. So they have 50% damage reduction. And guard. Oh, is it? Do they get the extra 200% attack and defense when you lock them in slot 1? Because then their defense actually goes up to like, what, 18 million? God, imagine Goku doesn't dodge. Yeah, as long as he normals in slot 3. Well, his normals do 7 million. But Goku gets, what, 180% on Super. So, was that 1, 2, 4, 3, 8, 3, 3 plus 180% is only 3.4 million. So if he doesn't dodge Gogeta's normals, we just die in slot 3. Oh wait, no, because I forget he has 70% damage reduction as well. So actually, yeah, I think he tanks the normals. But anyway, let's go. But if he gets supered, if we get supered in slot 3, we have to dodge, otherwise we die. All these non-crits from Vegeta and Trunks as well. I think they did like no damage to him. This is stressful, yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Imagine how stressful it is for me. We've got 75 people in the stream, 25 likes on the stream. There's 50 people in the stream right now that have not hit that like button. Hit that like button. Send some luck my way. I mean, the god's doing a lot of work here, which is good. Although I say that, we've still only done 2 bars of his HP, and we've only got 2 turns left, so this is not ideal. Alright, good. You heard him chat, if we get 50 likes, we see more Toon L's. Well, there you go, 23 likes to go. And then, remember, if you're someone in the stream right now and you're not a channel member, make sure you have liked the stream, because you'll have the possibility to receive a gifted membership, have access to all the emotes. I mean, Goku does some okay damage as well, as long as he's critting, because he's got type disadvantage. Oof. Oh wait, do you get 4 turns against the last 2? I forget about that. Because the only time I've done this run, when I first did my first win, I got the I was using double Vegeos, so I just used a Vegeo active on this turn and then a Vegeo active against Vegeo, and just like one turn them.
It's you and me now.
But yeah, do I have to use? I have to use. I have to use his active skill here, right? Otherwise, he's not going to tank normals. He's only going to get 200% defense, which puts him up to like 3 million. And he has 50%. Well, he has 50% damage reduction and guard. So, in theory, he should tank. Because if Gogeta's normals are 7 million, 50% damage reduction takes that down to 3.5 million. And then guard shaves off of that as well. And his defense will be 3 million when he gets hit. So he shouldn't need it. But I might need it for the damage anyway, to be fair. So I probably will just use it. Oh no, because we've got 4 turns. Yeah, I don't think he needs it. Can we kill this turn? I don't think so. What teams you got to use for the mission is you've got to use a super in, a super physical, and a super STR unit on the team. Well, I know I'm going to do this regardless. You won't kill this turn, but with his active, you can kill next turn. That's the thing, I don't want to kill next turn, because I want, I don't want Vegito to be on the rotation. I want Vegito to be on the first rotation against Vegito. The problem is, though, when he supers, because he greatly raises his attack, so that raises the power of his actual normal attacks as well, doesn't it? So I think he does. I think I do actually have to use his active. Otherwise, I think we die to normals. Because, yeah, he greatly raises attack on super, so all of his normals are going to do more damage. So I think I don't really have a choice. I mean, hopefully we just kill him this turn, what with the super counter and all that kind of stuff, like. Because remember, if Gogeta doesn't counter the super, we might actually be in trouble. Not because of damage, but just because we need that extra damage against him. Like, his super won't kill us, but... Oh, wait, no, because he has the action rate. He's not supering as the first attack, is he? Okay, no. Good. That's the worst thing, when they're supering as, like, the first attack. There we go. Alright, how much is this counter gonna do? $141 million. And then Gogeta's at 86. Okay, I think we can get away with not killing next turn. But... you know the Dokkan attack is always a crit, no matter what, even if the numbers are red. Is that true? I know the Dokkan attack does more damage if you hit all of the things, but... I thought you could still tell it being a crit or not. Okay, let's see where the super is. Shout out to DJ Choji for the follow over on the Twitch side. So we got 82 people on the stream on the YouTube side and 30 likes on the stream. 50 people in the stream right now have not liked the stream. Okay, so... yeah, so we need to hold back with the gods. We basically need to do, like, this as the rotation, but without fusing for Geo. And then, yeah, just not get too many orbs with the gods. And then on the next turn, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta should just kill. Need 18 or 17 more likes now to get some gifteds as well.
All right, let's get this started.
Don't back up too much. Yeah, that's the problem, is knowing how much to hold, because he has 2 billion HP. So, I mean, we do have Gogeta. We will have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active skill as well, to be fair. You know, DJ Choji, this is the Festival of Battles. Does he have... yeah, slot 2 or 3, he has 20% damage reduction. He's also got type advantage. So yeah, after supering, he'll tank the normals. Or do I need to switch to Vegeta so I don't do too much damage? Although we know Vegeta and Trunks are going to sell and, like, not do any crits, so... it's the fact I've got to worry about the gods doing too much damage, because there's so many orbs. I feel like Goku's going to do too much damage, though. Attack stacks for Vegeta. I think we're fine on stacks for Vegeta, but... Alright. Here we go. It's going to be close. 15 likes to go. We've got 90 people in the stream. Let's go. Hit that like button. We are hopefully going to not kill Gogeta here. Kill him in the next turn. Yeah, no, Goku, the only reason Goku has that much is because there were turns where I had to switch back to Vegeta because, like, the only person on the rotation that could tank in slot 1 was Vegeta. So I probably could have done less stacks early on, because then later we would have got those extra stacks with Vegeta, but it's hard to know that, like, early on. I normally only try and stack both of them to around 3 million anyway, so... Goku's at 55 million here. Oh god, it's still not. That's still nowhere near the damage. I shouldn't have held back as much with the. I didn't need to hold back with the gods either. I need him to be supering in slot 1 again for Gogeta to counter, and then we should be good. Hopefully Gogeta active plus all of his attacks is going to be fine. Okay, I think we're alright. Shouldn't have listened to chat, I know, right? I was going to say, if the super's in slot 1, we're still fine. Because we also have the... if the enemy's under 50% HP, which he is, we get a guaranteed super counter. So we have just one. Yeah. Chat worrying for nothing. All right, 14 likes. Come on, let's get the likes in. Let's get the stream to 50 likes before we win, because chances are we're basically just going to one turn with Vegito on the next turn. Do we need to float? Well, with Vegito is just going to get killed here by the super counter anyway. Okay. Oh, because we killed, we didn't even get the Dokkan attack first, so... yeah, this is going to be a crazy turn. Alright, so I guess we do the rotation like this to try and do as much damage as possible. Okay, so we'll do this. Okay. All right, here we go. As usual, the orbs are trash, yep.
Time to get serious.
Vegito doesn't hit the hardest, but is getting the Dokkan attack with him here. Alright, hit that like button, guys. Vegito dominance. Yeah, God's active next turn. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta for the counters. Because yeah, Vegito's like damage from his own supers aren't really like the big thing. He just attacks so many times per turn as well. It's like so many counters. His damage could have been higher, but it is what it is. I'm up to Vegito now. Wish me luck for my first time there. Hey, let's go, Kieran. Good luck. And now they decide to get crits when we've already got type advantage. I love seeing that double-digit damage from the supers. But yeah, next turn, because he's probably going to super in like multiple slots anyway, we use the God's active skill, God's in slot 1, then physical Gogeta in slot 2, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta slot 3. Be some big damage. Thwog. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of links for this turn, but... Now the problem is, Gogeta gets the physical Super Saiyan, like AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will die to a super, and there's a super in every single slot. So yeah, you kind of have to put them in slot 1 and get all these rainbow orbs. AGL Gogeta can't counter it, can he? Oh no, he does have a Ki Blast Super. So yeah, that is true. So technically I could do this. Because Gogeta, physical Gogeta will guaranteed counter the super in slot 1. Because he's below 50% HP now. But then the problem is, this guy might not tank the normals. Actually no, he should. Yeah, slot 1 gods like not dodging would be like GG. That would be horrible. Is it only once? Oh, it is only once. Ah, okay. God slot 1 is safer, even though we're relying on dodge. Alright. Imagine they don't dodge. Oof, okay. Well, that's GG. Make sure you guys hit that like button. So can we get to 50 before Vegito actually dies? Nice. That took way longer than I thought as well from when I started the stream. I was like, oh yeah, we'll get to the end of this in like an hour. And it's like an hour and 36 minutes I started recording, like when we started doing the run. God's doing like 100 million additionals is crazy as well. Alright. In comes Big Daddy Gogeta, 154 million. Oh yeah, no, he doesn't survive, like, this turn at all. Even if he does survive Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here, he doesn't survive AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Because we're probably going to get the super... Oh, did he not counter? Bruh. He didn't counter. Bro's really trying to, like, make me sweat here at the last, like, thing. No, this is an hour and a half from when I started the stream. I was already at, like, Tech World Tournament Goku. Yeah, I was literally already at 23rd World Tournament Goku at the start of the stream. This is actually going to be a bit scary. Oh, that was so close. Look at that. AGL Gogeta coming in clutch right at the end. Because I think he might have been able to take a normal and not die. And then the second attack was the super, which hopefully he would have just countered. But that was close. A couple of extra attack stacks for Goku, and therefore harder hitting Vegito counters, would have guaranteed it before the before Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta had to attack. But there we go. So there's the mission done. Our Super Int unit was Vegeta and Trunks. Super Physical was the Super Saiyan 4s. And then the Super STR was the STR Goku with double leads. Whew. That was very close at the end there. But there you go. We get our worthy reward of 15 stones for all of that effort. But there you go. We did it. So I'm going to end the recording there, but not the stream, and edit this down because I don't want it to be an hour and 40-minute video. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video, guys. If you've done the mission, let me know what team build you used, what items and stuff like that if you used them. We did it with no items as well, which, like I said, I didn't do on purpose. I just accidentally didn't bring items with me. So yeah, there we go. So that is going to be it for the video. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, well, it's not the end of the stream, it's just the end of the recording, because yeah, I started recording at the start of the stream thinking that I was probably going to cut some of it off because I thought it would maybe take like an hour at most to finish the whole thing, and it still basically took the whole stream. So that's crazy. Let's rename that Festival Battles Mission. Now beat it with heroes. But yeah, shout out to everyone that was here to witness the epic struggle. Let's get some more likes on the stream for that big W victory. AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta clutching it up at the end. Yeah, literally, like, as I thought we would maybe take, like, the first half of the stream, like, to beat the whole thing. And and then have something else to maybe do afterwards. Well, I mean, people would know I item'd it like straight away, didn't they? But yeah, I was literally in the game before we got the before I even logged in, so I haven't got any of my daily things or festival kind of night. I thought I was going to lose, but it must have been the stream luck. Yeah, congrats to Kieran as well for beating it for the first time. You love to see that. The win deserves a like, fellas. Yeah, shout out to all the festival pros with the tips, although sometimes they were literally giving opposite advice at the same time, which was a bit confusing, but we managed to pull it off. My next goal is to beat Festival with the World Tournament Universe 6 girls. I mean, yeah, they're very good, like, stackers, so, like, I imagine it probably wouldn't be too difficult. I don't know. Obviously, you could use Tech, Kale, and Khalifa on that team as well. But yeah, shout out to Dark FV for the 5 gifted memberships for the big W victory on the festival battles. The likes on the stream. It was quite the epic battle. Brainbuster. But yeah, we will be wrapping up here. Time to sleep. Great job, Ningen. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Shout out to everyone that came out for the stream. One more person, the one more alert to go off. I'll shout these guys out and then that'll be it for the stream. So yeah, appreciate you guys coming out. I can't believe it actually took the whole stream to finish the run from 23rd World Tournament Goku, which is phase, what, like 39 or 40, and it still took like basically 2 hours to do the last 2 phases. So yeah, big W's for Dark FE in the chat for the 5 gifted memberships. Shout out to Scythe, Matt Ogle, Jack Is Games, Not, and Aidcam22. So I appreciate you guys. My AGL Goggia 55%, yep, for the Super Saiyan 4. Absolutely clutching it up at the end. You love to see it. So that's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. The second channel link is pinned in the chat. I'll be playing some more Death Stranding 2 in a few hours over there on the second channel. So make sure you guys go check that out. It's where I do all of my non-Dokkan stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys over there a little bit later on today. But that's it for this stream. I appreciate you all coming out. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.